Huangshi, will you marry me?
Wansi, are you feeling better? Call me if you need anything.
Zhe Cheng, my genius boyfriend. We agreed. After graduation, I'll go to the capital. We'd rent a place together and build a life together. But Grandma is gone. And our future. Is it still there? Lin Meng?
Huanxi. Open the door. Stop hiding from me. Come with me, now.
Where are we going?
My grandfather needs to see you. He's in terrible condition. If your grandmother hadn't taken you and gotten lost from the Lin family, would my grandfather be like this? He's been in the ICU several times. If we hadn't spent money to keep him alive, he would have been gone way before your grandma. Your grandmother, she's so cold-hearted. What? Back in my family's car, does it remind you of when you were the young lady of the Lin family?
The young lady? Except for Grandpa Lin, in the Lin family, did anyone even treat me as human?
My grandfather spoiled your grandma rotten, giving her everything she wanted. And the result? In his old age, she just dumped him without even a decent reason. Such an ungrateful woman.
Grandma wanted to be clean when she goes to meet Grandpa.
Grandma said she must meet her first love in the afterlife as a free soul. Her first love, my real grandfather. So she had to divorce the man who was obsessed with her, the billionaire Grandpa Lin.
The women of the Huan family, to the men we've been with, we stay loyal until death. It's a blessing and a curse.
For a first love from decades ago, she could heartlessly dump a man who knelt for her and was ready to die for her. Are the women of the Huan family deep down born players? No, just born to be heartless. Wow, all this setup, is it a full family trial? I'm so nervous. My feet are practically shaking in my shoes.
Go in. Grandpa's waiting for you.
It's only been 6 months. How did he get so drained? Lin Meng was right. He's barely hanging on.
Xiaoshi.
Grandfather. Don't move, grandfather.
I'm here. Don't cry. If you cry, your grandmother will be heartbroken. Let's begin.
I, Lin Jiangxie, won't be in the family tomb after I'm gone. Scatter my ashes on the hills of Qingshan village.
Dad! No way! How could you do this? By doing this, how can you face my mother?
The hills of Qingshan village, where Grandma and my real grandfather are buried. Is Grandpa Lin really going to be the man next door? This is mind-blowing.
49% of Lin Group shares will be inherited by the eldest grandson, Lin Jun. Also, I hereby transfer 10% of Lin Group shares to Miss Huangxi.
Why? I'm his blood granddaughter, and I only get cash and funds. She's an outsider. How can she take the shares? Grandpa, you've lost it.
Xiaoshi. Marry Lin Jun? Will you? Xiaoshi. Marry Lin Jun.
Hell. This old man Is he crazy in love? He wants to chase her to the grave, acting like such a simp. Even if all other women were gone, I, Lin Jun, wouldn't give her a second look.
No. I can't, Grandpa. I can't. I have a boyfriend.
I know. It's Lin Jun who doesn't have the luck. Wan Hong, wait for me.
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Grandpa? Grandpa, wake up.
Grandma left 7 days ago. And now Grandpa Lin is gone too. In this world, I really have nothing left.
Miss Huan, I need to go over the details of the inheritance with you.
No need.
Miss Huan, this is a necessary process for the inheritance.
I mean, as for the Lin family's estate, I won't take a single cent. Sure enough, rich family feuds are better than TV dramas. Good thing I'm leaving, or I'll be the next victim. Finally, out of that family drama, should I go to what Xie Jingcheng called the City of Dreams?
Hey. Oh, I just finished. Things have been busy lately. They took my phone. I was totally cut off from the world.
It's fine. It's fine. I knew you must have been busy with work. Are you done with the experiment?
Of course. The professor thinks the world of me.
Naturally, my boyfriend is the top student in Jing City.
I'll get back to work. Talk to you later.
Oh, calling your little girlfriend? Smiling so big. Did you win $5 million? Junior Xie.
Hello, senior sister.
Keep playing hard to get. But that's how men are. It's more fun to conquer you this way. I'm here to congratulate you early. For the summit at Qin Province next week, Professor Yang has submitted your name.
The summit? I just saw the professor. He didn't mention it.
What's wrong, Junior Shi? Oh. Stunned by this sudden fortune, are you?
I am surprised. I just left the professor's. He didn't say a word about it. Instead, he told me to rest. And spend time with senior sister. Quan Shi, as a choice for a wife, is pretty, gentle, and caring. One is a steady, comfortable life with a perfect girlfriend. The other is a shortcut to success that could change my life forever. But for this shortcut, what is the price I have to pay? I think this place is big enough for one person, and the security here is famously good. If you lived alone elsewhere, how could I not worry about you?
He really respects me. Grandma's words still ring in my ears. Before I am certain I can give him a real future, I must not cross the line. This is for myself, and also out of responsibility for Jingcheng.
She really didn't give me a single opening. Even though I'm torn too, why is it that seeing her keep her distance, I feel so annoyed? Right, Huanqi. Hello, Professor. My apologies. Professor, I'm not in the lab right now. Yes, my girlfriend just arrived in the capital, and I'm helping her get settled.
It's okay, really. I can. Just go do your work.
All right. Then I'll be on my way.
Okay. He just left the lab and is busy again. His studies are his top priority. I can't get in the way.
Whoa. Who's got the guts to upset our Miss Song? Your face is as dark as a coal mine. Haven't sealed the deal yet?
Seriously? What trouble could a poor student cause?
Oh, he's bagged. But that guy hasn't broken up yet.
Where is Sun Jiao?
Targeting Sun Jiao? It seems Miss Song is obsessed. Wonder which poor soul is going to have their life ruined.
Miss Song, you wanted to see me? I'm late. Punish me. I deserve it.
I heard you want to expand your business into Deshan.
Hey! Nothing gets past your sharp eyes, Miss Song. I'm just trying to make a living and put food on the table.
As for that food, I might just let you earn it.
Miss Song, if there is any way Sun Jiao can help, I would go through fire and water without any hesitation.
Jing Cheng's girlfriend. She arrived in the capital today.
Got it. Leave this to me. I'll handle it perfectly. I'll show her how dangerous the capital can be. Oh, right, Miss Song. How is that boyfriend of yours doing lately?
He dared to treat me as a backup. So I'll make sure he pays the price.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Jing Cheng, you forced my hand. For the sake of a common woman, you dared to betray me? Sun Jiao, didn't I hire 2 people? Why is there only him? Where is that woman?
When I, Sun Jiao, do a job, I'm always reliable. I promised you'd be satisfied. Guaranteed VIP service. Leaving you completely relieved. And absolutely thrilled.
Enough talk. Don't play games with me.
Miss Song, I have a plan.
Good. We'll do exactly as you say. I want her from Jing Cheng's world. To disappear completely. I want her to completely disappear. From Jing Cheng's world.
Brother Zhao, we have a problem. That woman isn't picking up.
Not picking up? Just because she won't answer. Jing Cheng dared to ditch me. Sun Jiao, what are you waiting for? Send people over right now and grab her for me.
Wait, Brother Zhao. She picked up.
Give it to me. Hello?
Excuse me. Someone messaged me, telling me to pick up Jing Cheng. Where is he now? Can he come to the phone?
Are you his girlfriend?
Yes, I am. Please, what happened to him? Can I please speak with him?
Miss, I'm scared I'm lying to you? Fine. I'll give you a chance to see for yourself. 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, call me on video. I'll let you see. Your precious boyfriend. See? I wasn't lying, was I? Is that your boyfriend or what?
What do you want? What happened to him? Let him go.
Want to save him? Come downstairs now. There's a silver van. Plate number. Jing 3980. Let's talk in person. By the way, you won't call 911, right? After all, the pain your boyfriend suffered today was all because of you. Besides, this is a civil dispute. The police can't do anything about it.
Don't hurt him. He has nothing to do with this. I'm coming right now. Jing Cheng! You people. Who are you exactly? That's him. Looks like he's in his mid-20s. Not bad looking, but that attitude, shady and rough. He's clearly bad news. I've done what you asked. Can you let my boyfriend go? At least let him say something. We can work something out.
All right. I'll humor you. Let him speak.
Who are you people? Taking people is against the law. I'm warning you. Let us go right now, or you'll pay for this.
Miss! You came all this way, making it look like a tragic drama. But this boyfriend of yours, damn it, all he talks about is the law. He hasn't shown a shred of concern for you. If you ask me, he'd throw you under the bus and leave you for dead. Are you sure you still want him?
It's Song Yin Yin. I knew it was her. Crazy woman. Guanxi, you actually came. Whatever, fine, let's end this today. On one side, there's Song Yin Yin, who can make me a star. On the other side is you, penniless with your grandma gone, and targeted by the Lin family. I'm sorry, that's reality. I have no choice. I don't care who you are. She's not my girlfriend anymore. I don't care who you are. She is no longer my girlfriend.
Good heavens. This guy's quick on his feet, cutting ties so cleanly. He's cold-blooded. He's a top student from the capital for a reason. Sharp as a whip, isn't he?
So Grandma's premonition was true. The futures we planned, all those solemn promises. From start to finish, I was the only one who believed them.
The ancients were right. Intellectual scumbags are the most terrifying. You're Miss Juan, right? That's quite a unique surname. Makes me want to laugh just hearing it. You say he's your boyfriend. He says you're his ex-girlfriend. The scripts don't match. Maybe you'd like to push back or explain yourself further? Are you scared senseless?
He's right. We already broke up. I'm not his girlfriend anymore. Can I leave now?
Well, truly broken up then. Then this has nothing to do with her. She's free to go. How interesting. The two of you, you're just too cute. Listen, Miss Juan, you were raised in East City's the Lin family. Don't you know how the world works?
He knows about the Lin family.
You, what are you doing?
Jie Jingcheng, I think you already know that your predicament today is exactly what you deserve. Between you and your ex-girlfriend, only one of you can leave today. If you choose her, I'll let her go right now. But if you choose yourself, you'll head straight where you've always wanted. And from then on, it's a whole new world for you. You little scoundrel, are you holding a grudge now?
I choose myself. Pick me. I choose myself.
Miss Song, are you satisfied?
I'm very satisfied. Let's go, Junior Xie. Our experiment isn't finished yet.
How do you know Wen Yanzheng? Who on earth are you?
Miss Guanxi, hello.
Who are you?
You can call me Uncle Wen.
She called Wen Yanzheng Uncle Wen? I messed with the most untouchable person in the city. That woman, Song Yinyin, does she even know her own background?
Get in the car.
Wen Yanzeng, could he be the legendary founder of Zhongshun technology? But why would such a powerhouse want me to call him uncle? Is this some old debt from my mother's past?
Head back to Juding Villa.
Miss Wanshi, he's waiting for you inside.
I'm surprised. You've come to the capital. Didn't your grandmother ever tell you never to set foot in the city? Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Wen Yanzheng, and you can call me Uncle Wen. After your father was gone, he entrusted you and your mother to my care. After your father was gone, your mother insisted on leaving the capital. Before she passed away, she called me, asking me to look after you. But if you hadn't come to the capital, I wouldn't have interfered with your life. So, I'm here today.
Why should I believe you? I'm such a fool. He's Wen Yanzheng. What's the point of tricking a pauper like me? Is he after the ramen I eat without any sausage?
This is proof. Sit down and take your time. All these years, I've been investigating the women of the Huan family. Their genes are like they've been edited by God. They look ordinary, yet they make their husbands devoted and fiercely protective of them. Furthermore, each only has one daughter per generation. Every single time. Huangxi, Huanyan, and Huanhong, 3 generations, sharing the exact same face. What a miraculous genetic trait.
Original shares. 40%? If this was cash, it'd be more than enough to bury me alive 100 times over. After all this, I'm inheriting $10 billion? This insane fortune. I can't handle it. This isn't a gift, it's a sugar-coated death warrant. Wen Yanzheng, the founder of Zhongshun Technology, will he just watch an outsider like me take half of his company's shares? If he wanted me gone, he wouldn't even need to do it himself. Uncle Wen, you've been honest with me today, so I won't lie to you either. These shares, I want to transfer them to you. I know they'd change my life, but I'm terrified. I don't have the heart for this. I lack the skill and the guts to face all of this. To me, it's like a time bomb, ready to blow me to pieces at any moment. So, I need your help.
You are certainly blunt. Huangxi, the moment you stepped into the capital, your fate was reset. Lying to yourself is useless. This is your destiny, and you can't escape it.
Is this Juding Villa? I actually spent the entire night here. Who's there?
Guanxi, miss. It's me, Butler Lee.
Come in.
Good morning, miss. The master asked you to come down for breakfast.
Oh, all right.
Miss, look, should I arrange someone to help you freshen up?
No need. I can handle it myself. It's just, please tell Uncle Wen not to wait for me. I'll be down as soon as I get ready.
Certainly.
Is breakfast always this early here? And we have to eat together. Goodness, I wouldn't dare make Wen Yanzheng wait. Uncle Wen.
Let's have breakfast. Huan Shi, you'll start at Zhongshun from now on. Special Assistant Li will arrange your tasks.
Starting today? But yesterday, didn't he say in 3 days? Yes, Uncle Wen. This is Deng Sui. Going forward, she will be your personal assistant. If you need anything, just tell her.
Hello, Miss Huan.
Huan Shi. So, what have you decided?
Is Ye Jing Cheng. I've deleted all of his contact info. From now on, between him and me, there will be no connection at all. But that Miss Song, her family is so powerful, and she hates me so much. Uncle Wen, do you think Miss Song will keep giving me trouble?
She won't.
Then let's leave it at that.
Just like that?
Yes, just like that. Xie Jing Cheng is her boyfriend now. He has nothing to do with me anymore. We won't have any further involvement?
It ends just like that? No revenge. No hatred. Not even a hint of resentment. This is nothing like the file's description. Of the woman who drives men wild, this, the Huan family woman, is completely different. As far as I know, she clearly loved Xie Jingcheng, yet she wouldn't let him touch her. Why? Could it be that from the very start, she knew the secret she was hiding?
With Uncle Wen teaching me personally, over the last half-month, it's almost been more than what I learned in 4 years of college. Living at Jiuding Villa, with private cars and assistants daily, and Special Assistant Li guiding my every move, everything is incredibly smooth. But can I really keep living like this? After all, this is Uncle Wen's home. Why is he so good to me? Is it simply because of the promise to my father, Zhou Hong'an? Zhou Hong'an asked him to look after us, but that meant my mom, not the me who wasn't even born yet. Is he just being kind because of her? Grandmother said, any man who meets the Huan family woman will be loyal forever. But she also said that men who leave the Huan family woman will suffer for life.
What are you thinking about?
Sorry.
Sorry? What for?
Sorry, Uncle Wen. I shouldn't have drifted off. There's no way I can discuss this topic with him. It's too embarrassing.
I'll be waiting in the tea room.
Miss Huanqi, slow down your eating.
No time. I can't waste any more of Uncle Wen's time.
Here, have some tea. Regarding the public debate over Deshan, what's your take?
Deshan is a top-tier business group. What can I even think about it? I'm just a bystander watching the show. Does what the media says have anything to do with me?
There are 2 things you must focus on. First, understand the structure of Deshan. Second, find out exactly who He Zhiheng is. Understand? Time is up. Let's start your lesson.
He Zhiheng? Who is that?
Did I get that right? Today is the birthday gala for the Zhou family's twins. As their uncle, instead of staying there, he comes storming to me. Is the sky falling?
Is she in the capital?
You mean Huanxi? Are you sure?
She arrived 3 days ago.
Holy cow! What a disaster. We weren't watching her, so all this trouble broke loose. In a relationship? Her grandmother's gone? And she's cut ties with the Lin family? Even old man Lin Jianshe ruined 3 days ago? No way. Is it really that strange?
Why do you think I had you watching her for all these years? Comparing talent, brains, and status, how could Huanyan ever beat my sister? My sister grew up with Zhou Hong'an, got married and had twins. But she still lost to Huanyan, that married woman who's been sleeping with Zhou Hong'an for a year.
Jiheng, everyone has their own taste. Why are you glaring? I'm saying it anyway. Don't you have too much prejudice against the Huan family's woman? We were 10 then. We didn't know anything about love. We're 32 now. Are you still holding a grudge? Isn't that being petty?
You think I can't move on?
Can you?
Zhou Xingyao.
Look at your health. Why push yourself? Who are you trying to impress? Are you feeling unwell?
I just dreamed of our third son. And he blamed me.
Nonsense. How could he dare blame us?
22 years. He's never visited my dreams once. Yet today I'm thinking he's worried about the other child. He's blaming me. Blaming me for being a mother who completely ignored his other child.
Why bother?
Right. Why bother? After 20 years, finding that person again will only stir up more conflict between the families. Moreover, the He family now has a He Jiheng. With him there, that child is destined to have nothing to do with us in the Zhou family.
Grandpa, Grandma, I'm here.
Xingyao is back.
Even a top talent like Deng Sui is serving as my personal assistant. Is this really necessary? I'm not a 3-year-old child.
Are you done crying?
I don't want it anymore, Uncle Wen. I don't want anything. The estate, the shares, I'm giving them all up.
You want nothing? Then you're finished.
Uncle Wen? I was wrong. I'll go back to Dongjiang. I'll never come back to the capital again. Please, just let me go back.
It's too late. Huan Shi. There's no turning back. Oh, Huangxi.
Sister Xingyao, I don't understand. Since you knew that Wenyan Zheng's people are dangerous, I wouldn't have succeeded. Sister Xingyao, why did you send someone to crash into Huan Qi's car? Won't that tip them off?
That wasn't an attack.
That wasn't an attack.
That was dropping a calling card.
A calling card? Whose door? What card?
You should really focus more on your studies.
Sister Xingyao, don't blame me. How was I to know that Xie Jingcheng's girlfriend is your enemy? If I had known sooner, I would have told you. Now, Sun Zhao is still in the ICU, and we don't know if he'll make it.
Whatever. I can't really blame you for this. But, have you seen her? How does she look?
I haven't looked at her closely. But I asked Sun Zhao's people for a photo of her. Look, is this her?
What a resemblance. She looks just like the face that caused my mother a lifetime of pain. It looks exactly like the face that caused my mother a lifetime of pain. It's her. Stay out of this. I'll handle it.
Sister Xingyao, you're so kind.
Find a time for me to meet that boyfriend you stole.
Sister Xingyao, what's this about?
I want to see exactly what kind of man would make her recklessly come to the capital. You're finished.
Look, that brat Huan Shi is there again.
Yes, what bad luck. Seeing that brat as soon as I leave.
Whose children are you? All of you, shut up. Huanxi, let Grandma hug you. Don't cry. Don't cry, Huanxi, be good.
Mommy! Mommy!
Huanxi.
You're awake?
What happened to me?
You're sick. Acute tonsillitis, plus extreme stress. Your fever hit 40 degrees. You actually blacked out.
Miss Huanxi, you're finally awake. We were all terrified.
Rest for a few days if you're unwell. Don't go to work these next 2 days.
He was so worried about you. Since you collapsed, he's barely closed his eyes, watching over you half the night.
Dr. Xiang, am I better?
You're recovering well. You can stop the medication.
Great.
You finally have some energy back. Miss, he wants you to go downstairs. It seems a guest has arrived.
A guest? Who is it? That needs me there? A guest? What guest requires my presence? Dr. Xiang, why don't you prescribe me some more medicine? Actually, I don't think I'm fully recovered yet.
You have completely recovered. No more medication is necessary.
Can I skip this?
It's rare for Mr. He to be free.
I just arrived today. I hope Mr. Wen won't mind.
Mr. He is a busy man with a million things to do. Why bother coming here personally? A phone call would have sufficed.
Though technology is advanced nowadays, and many things can indeed be done via a call, some things still require a face-to-face meeting. Don't you agree?
Uncle Wen.
Come here. This is Deshan's Mr. He.
Mr. He.
So this is the deputy manager that Mr. Wen appointed to drop directly into Zhongshun.
It's not just...
Uncle Wen, won't you introduce her to me?
She's the spitting image of her mother. Wanqi. Xingyao. It seems the old grudge between these half-sisters from years ago is going to continue.
Is an introduction even necessary?
I understand your meaning, Mr. Wen. Farewell.
Huanxi, welcome to the capital. I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of performance you'll put on for us. Uncle Wen, goodbye. If you want to know about your mother, come see me at Building 3, Juyan Club.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Huanxi, are you looking for a settlement?
It's not just up to me. If I could, I would.
At least you're self-aware.
Regarding Zhongshun's inheritance.
Shh. Zhongshun's inheritance isn't something you can use to negotiate. Huanxi, you rejected the easy path and chose the hard one. I made a vow to myself that one day I'll make it so your mother never finds peace, even in the end.
If you just agree, I'll leave the capital and never set foot here again.
I assume your presence here means you're ready to pay the price. What? Now you're begging for mercy? Seeing you like this only makes me angrier and more determined to ruin you.
So, what kind of price do you want me to pay today?
You're just like your mother. When she ruined my mother back then, she claimed with such conviction that she loved my father. Loved him enough to cast aside all shame. Loved him enough to pay any price.
Did you drug me?
Once Zhou Xingyao acts, it's a fatal move. Now that the old lady is gone, she has no more restraints. Huanxi has no idea how ruthless this world is. She's doomed to lose.
Yao Yao, this kid is trying to run.
Changjiang, what did I teach you? When people won't obey, what should you do?
Miss Zhou, I can explain. Let me explain.
Wait a second. Changjiang. Since the two of you were meant to be, then this fate must be finalized. Huanxi is quite average-looking, and I know she's still single. Do you want her?
Huh? What the heck? Xi Jingcheng was with her for years, and never even touched her.
If you think she's beneath your status, I won't force you. However, you upset Changjiang today, so you'll pay with your leg. Sun Zhao, will you choose? I didn't expect you'd have such backbone. Then let me help you out. Changjiang, throw both of them into the room.
Fine. Get over here.
Ah!
I said get over here.
No.
I'm too late.
I told you to get over here.
Ah!
Am I too late?
Come here.
Ah!
Quiet! Stop shouting! Begging him is better than begging that imaginary Uncle Wen.
Mr. He! Mr. He! Please help me. Miss Zhou, she's lost it. She's breaking the law.
Uncle, what are you doing here?
Xingyao, enough.
Uncle.
Stop this.
Uncle, you're actually helping that witch's child?
I'm not helping her. I'm stopping you from making a mistake. Xingyao, it's fine to hate, but don't let that hate consume who you are.
And I thought Uncle was going to choose her over me. Don't you also suspect that the Huan family has a secret?
Xingyao.
I know that. Uncle has standards and principles, that you despise such dirty tactics. But I'm different. I don't care about my reputation. I only care about what makes me happy. Changjiang.
Liu Changjiang.
Let go of me. Let me go.
If you insist on stopping me, it'll be the end of me.
You are crossing the line.
Changjiang, why are you just standing there?
Get out. Get out.
Huanxi, you're awake! Do you want some water?
Where am I?
My place. Huanxi, what's wrong? Are you in pain? I examined you, and even changed your medicine.
He applied the medicine, dressed me, and even washed my hair and bathed me. I need the restroom.
I'll help you. Careful.
I can do it myself. He looks exactly the same. Nothing has changed. But Sun Zhao's change is so drastic. It's hard to take, and even harder to understand. Is it just because we were together? It's like he's a completely different person.
Huan Shi, are you feeling better?
Sun Zhao, could you just be normal?
How am I being weird?
Don't you think, even if we've been together, there's no need to act like this?
Huan Shi, I'm not being weird. I'm perfectly normal. No man, after obtaining such a rare treasure, would fail to cherish it. If I ever mistreat you, I'll beat myself up.
You call this normal? The first time we met, he took Xi Jingcheng, threatened me, and acted like a total criminal. No! He's completely out of my life. He's not worth another thought.
Huan Shi, tell me, exactly how am I being weird?
Besides being crazy nice to me, he seems to still be that same Sun Zhao. And his kindness doesn't seem fake at all. It seems completely natural to him. Natural? Impossible. In their hearts, men are only loyal to their own desires. Desires?
Huan Shi, are you feeling okay?
Sun Zhao,
Yes, I'm right here.
what makes me different? From other women?
Are you feeling unwell?
Sun Zhao,
Yes, I'm right here.
what makes me different from other women?
Huan Shi, I...
What's wrong with you?
Huan Shi, I used to be such a jerk.
You! What are you doing? Get up!
Can you ever forgive me? I know I was wrong. Huan Shi, Huan Shi. Huan Shi. Hit me, curse me, I'm begging you. I swear. In this lifetime, I'll never look at another woman again. If I ever get involved with another woman, I'll pay the ultimate price.
Shut up! Just shut up! Put your hand down. Sun Zhao. I don't care about your past. Because it has nothing to do with me. I just want to know. How am I different? From anyone else?
All I know is, any man in this world, after being with you, could never stay indifferent. Huan Shi, if this is the secret of the Huan family women, then all men and women in the world should worship at your feet in gratitude. Huan Shi, your existence is a miracle. Just remember one thing. Unless you want them to, none of them would dare to strike.
Why?
Because they can't afford the cost. The higher a man's position, the less he dares to risk his life. Your mother was just too naive and soft-hearted back then, and Zhou Hong'an was too useless. If it were me, whoever dared to keep me from Huan Shi, I would end them, regardless of who they are.
Is it really that magical? But why don't I feel it at all? Is it because yesterday, I was so lost in pain and despair that I missed the feeling?
I made some chicken porridge. Do you want to try some?
You made this?
Yeah, of course.
I'll do it myself.
Scoop from the top, the bottom might still be hot. How is it, edible? Want more?
I'm full.
Huan Shi, I'll go do the dishes then.
Where do I go from here?
Hey! What are you doing with that?
Where is the laundry room?
Am I not washing them well enough? Don't worry, your delicates were all hand-washed by me. I never put them in the washing machine.
I said, where is the laundry room?
Oh, come on! Just let me wash them for you. I don't have any gloves ready. If you wash them yourself, it'll ruin your hands. How about this? If you don't trust me, you can stand right here and watch me. See for yourself if I get them clean.
Didn't you say you were taking me to breakfast?
I'll have Hu Yao go get it. That way you can eat as soon as possible.
Fine. Go ahead then.
Okay. Hey, Hu Yao. What are you still doing here? Since when were you so clueless?
Brother Zhao, the matter with the company and the bar. Sai, forget it. If I mention this to Brother Zhao now, he might actually finish me off.
Huanxi, time to eat.
Stop shouting. Sun Zhao.
Yeah.
After breakfast, let's go get our marriage certificate. After breakfast, let's go get our marriage license. Stop shouting. You'll disturb others. I hope we can be together forever, never leaving or forsaking each other.
My life is complete. With no more regrets.
But there's one condition I need to clarify first. If you can't accept it, then...
Go ahead. I'll agree to anything you say. Even 10,000 conditions. Besides, I don't mind you knowing. I'm already prepared to stay with you for a lifetime. Whatever my status, I accept it. As long as you're willing, just let me be by your side. I don't dare beg for a promise. But I am more than willing to offer my heart unswervingly. Every word I say is from the bottom of my heart, without a hint of falsehood. Heaven is my witness, and the gods are my proof.
Don't you want to hear what it is?
Tell me.
For this life, I've already made up my mind not to have children.
Then I'll go get a vasectomy.
Sun Zhao, do you love me, or is it just your instincts talking? Whether it's out of emotion or being cornered. It doesn't matter. I won't overthink it. This is my own decision. Going with the flow and living by fate. In this way, my life can still stay on the path I want to take.
Hello, officer, we are here to get our marriage license.
Did you bring your IDs and household registers?
Yes, I did.
Go take your photos over there first.
Sure, thank you. Let's go.
I can't even look. Seeing Brother Zhao like this gives me the chills. It's so awkward.
All right, both of you, look over here. Relax your expressions. Ready to smile? Okay, ready. Groom! You look like you're going into a fight. Relax and be natural. Think of something happy.
I am happy. This is the happiest day of my life.
$5,000. For those $5,000, I'll put up with it.
Sun Zhao, if you mess this up one more time, There will be no wedding today.
Hey, no, no, no.
Wait until you can actually control your face first.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Right, just like that. Hold it.
My life is complete. I, Sun Zhao, finally have a home. Huanxi, look. No. One copy isn't enough. I'll go make 1,000 copies. The original must be locked in a bank vault. I really want to take this red certificate and run around the capital for 3 days, so everyone knows. Huanxi is my wife now. Hey, Hu Yao, slow down. What's the rush? Let me tell you, you've got to drive better from now on. Don't embarrass me. Hey, honey. Tell me, should our wedding be traditional or Western style?
A wedding?
Of course, we must have one. And we will have it, publicly and grandly. I think we should do both styles.
Pick only one.
But...
No buts. Choose one, hurry up.
Then do you want to go to Australia, New Zealand, or the Maldives? I see a lot of people getting married there, and then going straight on a honeymoon.
Why go abroad that far? Alright, no rush. Let's take it slow. We're home.
Huanxi, I'll never let you live in peace. Huanxi, I'll never let you live in peace. Smiling so calmly, as if you're watching me. Mocking me for setting this up. Grinning widely, the happiness in your eyes is practically overflowing. The Huan family woman, is she really that cursed? Even a playboy like Sun Zhao is willing to enter a marriage with his whole heart. Huanxi, I will never let you have it easy.
Huanxi, will you marry me?
Sun Zhao.
Miss, are you awake? It's good you're awake. Is your head still hurting? The doctor said it's a concussion, so he gave you some medicine. Look at me, I'm just talking. I should go get the doctor. Doctor!
Don't call the doctor. I'm fine.
Come here.
How long was I out?
You weren't just sleeping. You were in a coma. You were covered in cuts and bruises when you came back. You've been out for a full day and night? It's already 1 in the morning now.
I see. Thank you. I want to be alone for a bit. I was slowly getting used to his presence. But it turns out, he could just disappear entirely. The habits I had formed became a new struggle instead. If there are gods in this world, I hope I can see Sun Zhao in my dreams. I want to tell him I'm sorry. And then, properly say goodbye.
Are you awake? Good that you're awake. Thankfully, the fever is gone. Come on. How are you feeling?
I'm alright. Butler Lee, could you tell me more about the Zhou family? Is it a secret?
I can tell you. Do you really want to hear it?
It's not that I want to. It's that I must. Grandmother only knows about Mom, but I know nothing about my father's side. If it won't cause you any trouble, please tell me.
The Zhou family is one of the top families in the capital. And the He family is just as powerful, in some ways, even more influential than the Zhou family. He Huarong, the daughter of the He family, was a legendary beauty in the capital. She and your father were childhood sweethearts. If nothing had happened, they would have married as expected. Such a perfect match would have been the talk of the town. But your father, in his heart, had someone else, an unforgettable first love. Furthermore, he secretly registered his marriage with that woman. Your father inherited all of old Madame Zhu's talent for business. During that era of economic boom, your father was matchless in talent, with a limitless future. However, while he was in Dongjiang driving economic development, he met his downfall. The woman he brought back, named Huanyan. Your mother, Huanyan, was just an ordinary woman. Compared to He Huarong, they were worlds apart. The He family wouldn't allow Zhou Hong'an to abandon their daughter for someone so mediocre. But they were truly in love, an inseparable bond that shook the world. Your father would never divorce your mother for the resources of the He family. The Zhou and He families was losing it at the time. Old Mr. Zhou even resorted to family punishment, leaving your father half dead. In the end, they threatened your mother's life, forcing him to marry He Huarong. At that time, your father believed if he could give He Huarong an heir for the Zhou and He families, he could escape that forced marriage and return to your mother. So, after He Huarong gave birth to the 2 children of the Zhou family, he asked for a divorce. He was even willing to leave with nothing, giving up all the Zhou family assets, abandoning his bright career, promising never to step into the capital again, just for the family's blessing.
For my mother, he sacrificed so much.
The elders of both families, seeing how determined he was, knew the marriage was beyond saving. But, just as the families were discussing the details, He Huarong went to extremes. She used her car to take your mother's life. In that critical moment, your father pushed your mother away, but he himself was thrown several meters by the impact. His injuries were fatal. During his last moments of consciousness, he called for his best friend, Mr. Wen Yanzheng, and entrusted your mother to him. And then, your father, he was gone forever. That year, he was only 25 years old. Miss Huangxi, are you okay? What's wrong, Miss Huangxi? Dr. Xiang, someone help.
Why does she want me gone?
Would you believe me if I told you?
I'm not so sure.
Your lessons paid off. Since you're back, your classes will continue. Tell me, who do you think wants to end you?
Zhou Xingyao.
Why her?
I'm not certain. But she must hate me. But I don't know why she's only acting now.
Is it for your inheritance?
I don't think they're related. If it were for the money, she wouldn't need to go this far. If the Zhou family wanted it, I would have handed it over any time. Of course, that's impossible now.
Huan Shi. If someone wants another person gone, besides hate, what else could it be?
I don't know.
Fear.
Fear? Is Zhou Xingyao afraid of me? How could she be afraid of me? I don't believe it.
The answer has already been given to you.
I'll find out for myself.
Find out for yourself? And how will you do that?
If I ask Uncle Wen for help, will you help me?
Help you how?
I haven't decided yet.
Tell me once you've decided.
Okay.
You finally left Juding Villa. I thought you were going to hide in there like a coward forever.
So Miss Zhou has been at the hotel. I thought I wouldn't see you today.
Huan Shi, what do you want?
Zhou Xingyao. Are you afraid of me?
Afraid of you? Bringing all these people today. Are you trying to ruin my event?
I could never figure it out. Why must you destroy me? At first, I thought and thought, considering countless reasons and endless possibilities, but none of them felt convincing. For most of them, I couldn't even convince myself. Because of that, I even went to see Uncle Wen, who told me something absolutely unbelievable. Uncle Wen told me, "You hate me, and you're afraid of me too." Isn't that a ridiculous answer?
Are you coming here today? Just to play dumb?
You once said you wanted to see if I could make Sun Zhao fall for me. Zhou Xingyao, haven't you seen the result? Therefore, you're even more afraid. There are many who want to know the secrets of the Huan family woman, not just Uncle Wen, not just him, but also your uncle.
Shut up, Huan Shi. A filthy and low-class person like you is not worthy of saying my uncle's name. Shut up, Huan Shi. Someone as filthy and low as you is not worthy of speaking my uncle's name.
So, you really think He Ziheng has feelings for me?
Stop dreaming, Huan Shi. You aren't worthy.
So the problem really is with He Ziheng. That way, it actually makes sense. In your eyes, I really have no way out?
Huan Shi, you're finished. You think you're lucky enough to survive every single time? Just try me.
You should see yourself now. So, utterly pathetic. When you talk tough like that, it makes me realize you're just acting out in desperate rage. You're nothing special after all.
Miss Zhou, are you sure you want to do this?
Huan Shi, what on earth do you want?
You're wrong. You're blind to the obvious. You care so much about your uncle that you mistook his intentions for me.
No. Impossible.
What I wanted to confirm, I already have. Now, As a pawn who has finally woken up, it's my turn to decide. What happens next?
In such freezing weather, President Juan still has such good taste. The food here must be great, and I happen to be hungry. I don't think I've formally introduced myself.
Brother Yutin, I remember you.
To be remembered by President Juan is truly an honor. Boss.
Coming!
I'll take a bowl.
Right away. Please take your pick.
I'll have what she's having.
You got it.
Boss, how much is it?
No need. This lady has already paid.
How could I let President Juan pay for me?
It's nothing, Brother Yutin. Please don't be a stranger.
Why do I feel so tingly? Is Huangxi trying to get close to me? No, getting close is too dignified of a term. She was just hitting on me. Old He told me not to be curious, not to get close, saying she has a mysterious vibe. Could it be this? I freaking love it. Intentional or not, I think she's got me hooked. Huanxi, have time to grab some noodles together?
Mr. Yu, what would you like to eat today?
Jiang noodles.
You got it. Please, step inside. I'll get those started for you.
This is his true self, treating me like his accessory without even an introduction. His innate arrogance and confidence can't be hidden. This place is a hidden gem.
Lao Tsai's father once trained under a national banquet master. His pasta skills are legendary. Don't worry, there are slippers here. They're perfectly clean. You'll feel better if you change.
If it were Sun Zhao, he'd rush to put them on for me, rather than just giving a reminder and thinking he's being thoughtful.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. I can't get distracted. I'm facing a master of the game. This is my first real battle. I can't let my guard down.
Come here whenever you want noodles. Whatever the dish, Lao Tsai can make it special for you. So it was about the shoes. She's actually comparing me to that lowlife Sun Zhao. She wants me to be like him, serving her on bended knee.
He changes his mind like a switch. That's the decisive action of a mature man weighing his options. He almost led me by the nose. If I let him leave so easily today, and then try to bait him again, I'll lose all my leverage.
What's wrong? Isn't it to President Juan's taste? What a shame. Lao Kai here is only good at making noodles. As for the other dishes...
Yutin.
Why not call me brother?
Didn't your teammate He Zhiheng warn you to stay away from me?
You tried to seduce me, and I found it quite interesting. So, is this your special ability? You certainly have charm, and being toyed with by you was indeed very entertaining. But putting aside the chemistry and physical attraction, I am very rational and very awake. Was He Zhiheng just exaggerating? If she really had supernatural powers, her ex wouldn't have left her for someone better. If she thinks these tricks will make me obsessed with her, she's dreaming. Despite my doubts, He Zhiheng doesn't talk without reason. He was so serious, so even if he's exaggerating, it must be because of... Thirsty. So thirsty. I'm parched. My throat is on fire. No, it's not a physical thirst, but a craving deep within my soul. If I keep resisting, I'm not a man. Surrender. Only by surrendering can I save myself.
I've never killed a fish with my own hands, but today, the fish I caught is lying on my cutting board. His fate in my hands. I thought I'd hesitate, but as it turns out, I feel it's only natural.
Huanxi, I know you came to me for a reason. And because I'm useful to you.
The effect is even more terrifying than expected. He can't escape now. Since it's come to this, why suffer through it here? What if it gets too loud? Go to your place. I just wonder, when he calms down and has some time to think, will he still be able to turn back? He lives right here. I thought he'd be closer to work. I miscalculated. At this distance, that crazed mind of his won't have enough time to cool down. A bit of a pity. I wanted to see the choice he'd make, once he fully sobered up. Go take a cold shower. I'll be right here. But go take that cold shower first.
Is she trying to get me to calm down? She's choking. Blast it. She really is thinking of someone else. Even at this stage, she doesn't feel a thing for me. All of this is only because of my worth. Huanxi, I'll show you exactly what I'm worth.
I can't believe, is he really doing this for that woman?
What? Are you two interrogating me together?
Nothing has changed here. Could it be that Zhiheng made a mistake?
Zhiheng, do you insist on dragging Yuan Yu down into this mess with you?
Is this something Yu Qin would say? It's over. Things are really going to change. I was still hoping things hadn't hit rock bottom yet. What are you trying to do?
Can you still turn back?
Turn back? I've always walked my own path. I have never been wrong, so why should I turn back? Zhiheng, we've been close for years. I advise you to pick a different side. As for Huangxi, I won't let you touch her again. What is it? Are you scared? Tell me, and I'll handle it.
I think I want to give them a taste of their own medicine. But
are you worried I don't have enough power?
After all, families like yours may be massive, but one move affects everyone. Unless it's a matter of life or death, it's actually very hard to pull that kind of power together. And I'm not sure you would risk yourself and your family, just for me.
Tell me exactly what result you want.
I want Zhou Xingyao and his uncle to suffer too.
Huanxi, go ahead and do it. Not just this, but for everything involving you, I will back you up. Any decision you can't make, anything you're unsure of, even if things go wrong, it doesn't matter. Don't hide it from me. I will solve it and find a way for you.
Brother Yuqin,
don't keep me in the dark. I'll find a way for you.
Brother Yuqin. Huanxi, what are you doing here? Get out.
I told her to come. You got a problem with that?
Brother Yuqin?
Bring Brother Yuqin in.
Mr. He, I don't think I need to introduce myself again. So, Let's get straight to the point.
Speak.
To keep it short, I'm here for a simple reason. I've heard, between He Jiheng and Mr. He, something good is about to happen. But first, before things get too happy, I need to settle the grudge between us.
How dare you?
Shut up. If you can't control yourself, get the hell out. I was the one who tried to take you out. And like you said, this is strictly between you and me. So, don't take it out on Xing Yao.
And why shouldn't I? If I decide to target her and ruin her life, what can you do about it?
This tension is a wonderful surprise.
You wouldn't dare.
Why wouldn't I? You people are arrogant to the bone. Even now, isn't the law of the jungle exactly the kind of game people like you play now that you've lost and have to pay the price? You start talking about morals, logic, and rules.
You're copying Wen Yanzheng, and you've nailed it perfectly. A strong impression? Or just your subconscious? You think Wen Yanzheng means a sure win. No, he's just an old man. Even if he has made up his mind, so what? Time is his greatest enemy.
Winner takes all, I see. When Yanzheng really went all out. Fine. What's the price? To make you show some mercy?
Now you're talking. But I have to correct you. You aren't the one paying the price. She is. It's not you who'll pay the price, but her. I believe in an eye for an eye. Zhou Xingyao, since you dared to choose a husband for me, I have to return the favor. So, I chose a husband for her too.
Choose another condition.
Sure. Spend one night with me, and all our past grudges will be wiped clean.
How dare you think of my uncle? You're dreaming way out of your league. Someone like you.
Who do you want Xing Yao to marry?
Zhou Xingyao. What's your choice?
Who do you want me to marry?
You know him. Actually, you're destined for each other. After all, you were curious about him, and even summoned him personally.
Xie Jingcheng?
See? I told you it was fate. You thought of him instantly.
Are you crazy? Xie Jingcheng is Song Yinyan's boyfriend.
So what? Bullying the weak and survival of the fittest? Isn't that the law of the land set by elites like you? Back then, Song Yinyan stole him by force, didn't she? You're stronger than her, so taking him from her is only natural. Since we have an agreement, I hope to see results soon. I won't disturb you further today. Farewell.
Sister Xing Yao. What is going on? What did I do to upset her recently? Or does she want me to do something? Sister Xing Yao, why did you call me here today? This meal, today, why do I feel like it's a trap? But I didn't upset her. Since Huanxi inherited the shares, I've been keeping a low profile. Especially after that incident with Mingdu Hotel. I specifically took Xie Jingcheng abroad to live for a while, and only came back last month. If I'd known, I wouldn't have returned.
I want you to do me a favor.
Sister Xing Yao, just say the word. As long as I can do it, I won't hesitate.
Give Xie Jingcheng to me.
What?
Within my power, you can name any price. Give Xie Jingcheng to me.
Xie Jingcheng is my boyfriend.
So what? You don't want to marry him anyway, do you?
Sister Xing Yao. Whether I marry him is my business. Back then, a casual word from you defined our relationship. Now that he's my boyfriend, everyone in our circle knows. And now, another casual word from you, and I should just hand him over? That's not reasonable.
I said, within my power, you can name any price.
Is this about compensation? It's about the reputation of the Song family. I can stay with him without getting married. I could even break up with him and dump him in a few years. But I will never sell him to you.
I'll give you 1 day to officially break up with him. Is that enough?
What on earth are you trying to do?
I want him to marry into the Joe family.
When did you two hook up?
We didn't hook up. I simply chose him.
There are millions of men out there. You chose him. Someone who already has a girlfriend?
There are indeed millions of men. But didn't you also choose a man who already had a girlfriend back then?
Hey, madman, can you stop puking?
Sigh. I say we call it a day, since Yu Chin hasn't shown up anyway.
Don't worry, old he. She chose Yu Chin after all, so it won't affect you. Even if she agreed, Yu Chin never would.
But what if he did agree?
How is that possible? Are you sure? That's Yu Chin we're talking about.
I can attest to that. Yu Chin has been acting very strange lately.
It's beyond strange. He's lost his mind. This morning, he brought Huanxi to see me, pressuring me with Huanxi, and gave me 2 choices.
What options?
First, Yu Chin indulged Huanxi, forcing my niece to marry her ex-boyfriend. Second, forcing me to keep Huanxi company.
Has Yu Chin gone crazy?
Yu Chin is doing it on purpose. He's just helping Huanxi. Is Yu Chin under some kind of spell?
Forget it.
So, the reason you called us today was to use this thing, to trigger the madman and force his hand? I think you're the real madman. You've completely lost it. Do you realize that? Have you even thought that even if Yu Chin... What happens if the madman is manipulated? What disaster that would bring? Can you handle the fallout? Or can the He family afford it?
The threat of doom returns. No, I can't go out looking this bad. I refuse to be ruined like this. Either you finish me off, or I'll take you out first.
Why am I giving in? She has almost no strength.
Fine. This lunatic has crossed the line. For all your past and present crimes, and for coming here to harm me. Don't blame me for being ruthless.
What is going on? This plain-looking woman? I actually can't resist her. Take her out. I don't even have the strength to push her away. No, it's not a lack of strength. It's that all the power in my body is tensed up, rushing wildly in one direction. Never mind that. Huanxi, you're tired, right? Let me help you clean up.
Clean this place up immediately. Under no circumstances can anyone find out what happened here.
Why should I? You're the one who started it, okay? Don't think you can walk away after having your way with me.
Are you out of your mind? You have the nerve to ask me why? I'll tell you why. Because this is Yu Chin's home. Because that bed is his bed. Because I won't let Yu Chin know. This happened in his house, right under his nose. Do you understand? And another thing. What kind of nonsense is that? Responsible? I don't need you to be responsible. Dream on!
No. I mean, you need to be responsible for me.
Psycho. Breaking into someone's house at night to spy. This kind of person has no boundaries, no shame, no ethics, and no law. All you care about is your own pleasure, living recklessly, acting like the world revolves around you. If I'm not responsible, what will you do? Oh, I'm sure you could do something. Are you going to end me? You're so capable. Fine. I'll stick my neck out for you. If you don't take me out today, then
Then what?
it turns out you're not just a psycho, but also a total idiot. If you insist on being reckless and tear away my last bit of dignity, then you and you, Chin. If either of you ever touches a single hair on my head again, I'll be impressed.
Isn't it just cleaning? Can't I just clean up? Wait, what? What now?
Then why aren't you going yet? If you don't hurry, the sun will be up. Get lost after you're done.
I finally got that chance, but I went and wasted it myself.
You're finally awake? I was afraid something bad had happened to him.
My neck is a bit sore. I think I slept on it wrong. Huanqi, I don't start work until tomorrow. Could you stay with me a little longer today?
Sure.
Yu Chin, I've sent people to the outskirts. My plan failed again. Did Feng Feng not act? Or did they mess up? Xingyao still can't accept the marriage. Xie Jingcheng left Huanqi just to climb the social ladder. In the future, will he target Xingyao? No, I have to find a way to keep him with Xingyao forever.
1, 2, 3 of you, and no one is talking. Are you all mute? I'm being nice and getting the cold shoulder. Lost your voice? I'm playing nice here, and you're ungrateful. Sigh. Didn't you invite me?
I didn't invite you. I invited He Ziheng.
I'm the one who invited him. I think the four of us won't have many chances to meet like this. Let today be the last time, as a way to honor our shared bond.
Don't bother. I'm here to settle the score today. He Ziheng. I warned you last time. Don't overstep. But you doubled down. Pushed it too far.
Wait, what's wrong with you guys? Why the tempers? It's like you're cutting ties. This lunatic, he didn't do something bad last night, did he? Hey, where were you last night?
Stop your damn whining. I hate your type.
You lunatic.
Madman, I didn't touch you. Why are you hitting me?
I'll hit you if I want. Got a problem? Bring it. No one's stopping you from fighting back.
I forgot. This lunatic is never reasonable. Don't involve me in your mess ever again.
If you two have a problem, bring it on together.
Finish this plan, and send it to me once it's done.
This is his latest painting. The fire is burning so bright. Forget it. I'm done trying to figure him out. Between him and me, there's more than just an age gap. Everything about my life was decided by him. Playing games with him? That's asking for trouble.
Huanxi, I don't have time to teach you today. Go study by yourself.
Balance of power. How very fitting for the occasion. Out with it. What did you bring me here for?
Liu Changjiang.
Brother Feng. Is it really you, Brother Feng? Whoa. When did you get back? Oh. Why haven't you come to see me? I haven't seen you in forever. I missed you so much.
What? Are you alone? Where's your uncle? Is your family taking turns to show up?
You scoundrel.
Brother Feng.
Weren't you taught to knock before entering?
Brother Feng. Oh, Brother Feng.
Get out!
Stop hitting me. Brother Feng. I was wrong. I was really wrong.
Didn't anyone teach you to knock before entering?
Brother Feng. Ouch, Brother Feng.
Get out.
Stop hitting me. Brother Feng, I was wrong. I'm really sorry.
So you were the one who gave Liu Changjiang to Zhou Xingyao. Feng Feng. You're something else.
It's not like that. Guanxi, please let me explain. Yes. I did give Changjiang to the Zhou family because he and Minister Liu are from the same clan. Besides, he only has the intelligence of a teenager, so he needs someone to look after him. So, you won't be mad, right?
Get lost. You're annoying me.
You guys. Guanxi. What did you do to Brother Feng?
Do you even have to ask? I used my mysterious feminine charms. Isn't that what you all already know? Why ask the obvious?
You. Aren't you afraid of karma?
Karma? Isn't this something you all already know? Why play dumb?
You. Aren't you afraid of karma?
Karma? Mr. He, I trust you've made up your mind. So let's get straight to it. I've already stated my terms. I want Zhou Hong'an buried with my mother. Now, state your terms.
50% of Zhongshun shares, 40% at market value, with an extra condition that President Huan promises not to move against me.
Mr. He, you're quite the businessman. You're trying to bleed Zhongshan dry. Also, based on what you said, you've listed 2 terms. Well, I've only given 1. What should we do?
Well, that depends on President Huan's sincerity.
This sofa is nice. The 3rd floor study needs one like this, so my neck doesn't hurt while sleeping. Why did you agree? Doesn't your sister love him enough to end my mother for him?
Shut up, Guanxi. You witch. How dare you say that? That's my and Xingmu's father. Even if he's gone, he is still my father. What right do you have? Guanxi. You. That is my father, and Xingmu's too. Even if he is gone, he is still my father. How could you do this? Guanxi, you witch.
Feng Feng, this is Xingyao.
I know she is Xingyao. Otherwise, it wouldn't just be about these 2 teeth. I'd knock all of them out.
President Huan, don't you think this is a bit much?
Old He, let's stick to the deal. Why go crazy? I hate it when people act out. Can't we just talk normally? We are civilized people. Aren't we, Guanxi?
Get up.
Why? Why didn't you discuss this with me and Mother? That's my father. He's my father and Xing Mu's. How could you agree so easily?
Because this wasn't good for me.
Just because of that?
Just because of that.
Then back then, why didn't my mother just let it go?
Oh, because she was just an ordinary woman. So, how could she just give up? If only my mother was higher born than yours, or more beautiful, she would have conceded. But as it happens, she is just a normal woman. How could she admit defeat? If she gave up, how could she ever stand among your noble circles? Men in this world, all of them are unfaithful. Take, for instance, the old master who's so devoted to the mistress. In his youth, wasn't he just as restless? Or even better, your grandfather, Mr. Hay. Back in the day, didn't he have a fling with a nurse?
Shut up.
For instance, your grandfather, Mr. He. Back when he was young, didn't he also have an affair with a nurse?
Shut up. Leave the innocent people out of this, and just give me your decision.
In your social circle, among the men who are married now, regardless of their age, has any one of them remained faithful? Mr. He, you point one out. If there is even one, I will agree to the two conditions that Mr. He just proposed. Otherwise, we'll do things my way. If those two examples aren't enough to make you understand, let me give you another one. Take your good friend Song Yin Yin. Her father and her mother, don't they seem to love each other deeply? I suppose that's the kind of family atmosphere you've envied 1,000 times. Kind father, strict mother, doting on their only daughter. But even so, a man like President Song would still keep women who aren't his wife. These affairs. Do you think your friend's mother knows? Those acts of betrayal? It seems that as long as a man isn't serious and doesn't abandon his marriage, it's considered harmless and worth forgiving.
Stop making things up and stop slandering people.
Even you. Openly use your influence to bully others, stealing someone else's boyfriend, right? You high and mighty elites live in your own little world, following the law of natural selection and survival of the fittest. But then, why couldn't you people just tolerate my mother? You high society types stick to your own circles, living by the rules of natural selection and survival of the fittest. But why? Why couldn't you accept my mother? Why is a man's betrayal just routine for you? And yet, Jo Hong-an paid a fatal price. All because he was serious. After he met my mother, suddenly, he possessed something men usually lack: loyalty and devotion. This is why you refused to give in, and why this circle could never accept her existence. It's because she broke your rules and boundaries. As noble as you are, or a Miss He-like sister, it's not that. She can't lose to an ordinary woman. It's rather that she can't stand seeing something no other woman can get, handed so easily to another. Mr. He, am I right?
Do you think after saying all this, I'll go easy on you?
You arrogantly treat commoners as subhuman. The rules we must follow don't apply to you. But when it suits you, you'll weaponize those very rules against us. Children born out of wedlock are common in your circle. But why? Am I the only one you trample on? It's the same reason. I offended your noble pride. Before I was even born, I effortlessly beat Zhou Xingyao and Zhou Xingmu, and that became your obsession. It made your Zhou Xingyao view me as a constant threat and a nuisance. And all this, simply because you people never received a man's fatherly love.
After all that talking, what is your point?
This has become your inner demon. causing Zhou Xingyao to see me as a thorn in her side, a constant irritation. And all of this is simply because you girls didn't get a man's fatherly love.
You've said so much, but what is your point?
Look, I've said all this, yet you don't even care to listen. If your sister had appeared today and firmly told me, Huan Shi, don't even think about it. This is non-negotiable. Zhou Hong'an is my husband, the father of my child. Everything is legal and right, and no one can change that. Even if I'm gone, I will never agree. Then, not only would I have said less today, I might have even let it go. Just like Zhou Xingyao, I agree with her getting beaten, not because of what she said, but because even that lunatic Feng Feng said, a negotiation is a negotiation. Why act so crazy? So, I think she deserved that beating.
She's actually praising me.
Mr. He, what do you think?
I lost. I was narrow-minded, arrogant, and conceited. Today, I accept my defeat completely.
Mr. He, of the two conditions you offered, I can only grant you one. I'll give you one more chance. Do you need time to think it over?
No need. I can tell President Huan my choice. Right now. I choose the shares of Zhongxun Technology.
So Mr. He is no longer afraid?
Even if I had chosen President Huan's promise, I think it would have been in vain. To be favored by President Huan is an honor for He Zhiheng. I will gladly join President Huan's arena from now on, regardless of the consequences.
Very well. It's a deal.
Since the agreement is reached, I'll implement it as soon as possible.
We'll be colleagues now. Mr. He, no need to be so polite. I also hope that a talent like you, Mr. He, can bring fresh blood to Zhongxun and reach new heights.
I won't let President Huan down.
Uncle, are you really going to work with Huan Shi?
Of course not. Know your enemy and yourself, and you'll never lose. For now, I'm just letting her lower her guard.
Unbelievable. What happened today was beyond anything imaginable, truly off the charts. The embarrassment was real, and so was the discomfort. But considering the circumstances, I don't seem to care as much. Am I developing some sort of scumbag mindset? Yu Qin. Feng Feng. None of that matters. What matters is that feeling I had at the club today. My grandmother's words.
Huan Shi, you must remember, we, the Huan family women, have very unique bodies.
I don't know.
Any man who is with the Huan family woman will be loyal forever. And we can only have one daughter passed down through generations. It's a unique constitution.
At the time, it just felt creepy and absurd. Those feelings were so intense that I think I missed something. What else did grandmother say? Afterward?
This is the Huan family women's purpose for being in this world. Our mission.
Mission! Right! Grandmother mentioned a mission. Mission. Right, Grandma spoke of a mission. What mission? Given by whom? Sigh, at the time, why didn't I take it seriously? Why did I push it away and live in fear? I thought as long as I ignored it, it wouldn't even exist. Gosh, I was such a fool. Now, thinking back on my life, was I ever really an ordinary kid? I remembered things early, knew the world early, and grew up way too fast. It was practically from my first day of preschool, I instinctively learned the way of the middle. To follow every rule, never stand out, and use all my effort to hide myself in the crowd. Staying hidden made me feel safe. I used to think that it was just trauma from my upbringing and environment. When Jan says he's searching for answers to fate. But even if it is fate, I'm going to end it myself. Why not? If you can have a sofa in your office, why can't I have one in the third-floor study?
That is a study, not a place for you to lounge during lessons.
You old fossil, old dinosaur. Teacher Wen, since you mentioned business dealings, let's talk business. What will it take to get that sofa on the third floor?
Huan Shi, you're getting lazier by the day. Should I find someone to teach you some etiquette?
Isn't this what you wanted? What? Can't you handle it?
You're just being difficult and twisting my words. In a real battle or trade, would you make such a sloppy move?
Why not? As long as it works, who cares if I'm being difficult?
Is this what I taught you?
Now you're playing the authority figure and the strict teacher? Uncle Wen, why do you insist on having me enter the game as a judge?
Huan Si, are you afraid now?
Don't be ridiculous. If you're not afraid, why would I be?
If it's not fear, then do you need me to teach you some hospitality?
Stop acting like a strict teacher and a commanding elder.
What? Am I not your elder?
When I was using my charms on men, why didn't you act like my elder and my teacher then?
And your point is?
My point is, stop acting like a strict teacher and a commanding elder in front of me. What kind of elder are you to me anyway?
Am I not?
At most, you're only half a teacher.
Half a teacher? I clearly haven't taught you enough.
Not enough.
Time is up. Making a guest wait is very rude. Come. Sit down. And let's have a match.
You won.
Look right here. You could have made a move. But you were too hasty, leaving you exposed. As for this step, it looks like an advantage, but it's actually a dead end. Now, grind the ink for me.
I may stay calm, but it doesn't mean I have no feelings. Right now, I'm in a terrible mood and super annoyed. Since things are going badly, I must learn to be flexible. Losing to Wen Yanzheng isn't shameful. A student losing to a teacher isn't a disgrace.
Look. There's plenty of fine art in this study. Feel free to express yourself. You do the calligraphy, and I'll do the painting.
You learn divination too?
Just try it.
This man is a freak. He's incredibly knowledgeable, and masters all the arts. I'm definitely no match for him.
Focus. Feel the brush in your hand. Judge the distance and the pressure on the paper. There's something I really should let you know. Before your mother passed away, she called me once. The reason I truly started getting interested in you, the Huan family women, all began with that phone call.
What did she tell you?
She told me not to disturb or interfere with your life with your grandmother. But if there came a day when you arrived in the capital, I had to keep my promise and take responsibility for your life.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing is wrong with that, of course. But she said something else. She said, since she was little, she longed for life in the capital, because her biological father was from there. She decided as a child that when she grew up, she had to see the capital where her father lived. However, whenever she had that thought, it was as if an unseen force stopped her from coming. She didn't explain much about what happened later. But I think the reason she approached my father must have been after many trials. In other words, unless she sacrificed everything, otherwise she could never come to the capital. Do you know what that implies? Her being gone was inevitable. Do you know what this means? Her being gone was inevitable.
What do you mean?
Do you know why it's He Zhiheng? Why do you think those above took no action against people like you? He Zhiheng has a flawed character. A man like him should never have been promoted. But he's the only one who can trap you at the lowest possible cost. So,
Did He Zhiheng do something to me? It was your doing.
less than a month after your mother passed away, full of youthful impulse, 12-year-old He Zhiheng went to Dongjiang without permission. Even at a young age, his methods were quite ruthless.
What did he do?
He hired several people and arranged to have you taken away. But those people he hired got into a crash on their way. None were spared. All of them were finished in that car. But that was only the beginning. On his way back to the capital, he also faced many accidents. Later, guided by someone with an agenda, his tactics became more sophisticated. He stopped acting directly and used the power of public opinion to trap the world you grew up in.
So, I was never a real person, but just a fish, kept in a fishbowl. So it turns out, I was never actually a person. I'm just a fish, kept in a small bowl.
Even though your mother forbade my involvement, I still stepped in to force the He family to make a choice. In the end, He Zhiheng stepped up to take the fall. Looking at the outcome, the truth is, he paid the price for his malice toward you. You may not have noticed, but the person who attacked you can never hold a gun again. He once could have fired 3 shots. Now he can't even hold chopsticks. Even someone as strong as him was ruined like this. Others who meant to take you out will face an even worse end. The fortune within the women of the Huan family is terrifyingly strong. That's why no one dares to touch you. But He Zhiheng was an exception, which is why he led the attempt to end you. But since he failed, and you fought back, he's lost all power to control you. And whether they were directly or indirectly involved in the attack, they've all become pawns in your game. Their lives now depend on your whim. Isn't that scary? Huangxi?
So, is this the reason you forced me into this game?
I didn't force you. I just did nothing to stop it. I didn't interfere with your path. Nor did I offer protection. You're asking me now why I needed you to enter the game as the referee. even using Zhongshun as collateral. Besides wanting to see the hand of fate, perhaps this is just what they call destiny. After everything, you always end up back on your original path.
You clearly had other options. You said you didn't believe in fate. But your choices were just submissions to it.
What else could I do? Over 20 years ago, you people had already altered the course of my life.
So what? Even if you're being honest today, I'm still not letting you go.
What does that matter? Huangxi, I look forward to it. But the show is just beginning. If you can't tell your allies from your enemies, you're going to pay a heavy price. I'm right here, waiting for you to make your move. Have you ever heard the legends of matriarchal tribes? Huanxi, have you ever heard of the legends about matriarchal clans?
I have, but they've been extinct for a long time.
Perhaps they didn't perish, but have instead preserved their most mysterious spark, surviving to this day. I suspect your genes actually hold the final strength of the ancient matriarchal tribe.
Your theory is flawless. And if I fulfill my mission to have a daughter, that power could remain safely locked away forever. Mother's ultimate sacrifice was her choice. But as for me, I want to see within my lifetime which side fate is truly on. I've decided to leave everything to unknown destiny. Teacher Wen, perhaps this is my true calling.
Just go for it. And I will become your most unbreakable shield.